Hey friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today I am going to show you a cardigan that I didn't make a pattern for. I am so sorry. I'm going to start the video off by letting you know that there is not a pattern for this, and the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to hop down in those comments below and let me know if you want a pattern for this cardigan. So, guys, so this cardigan, look at it. Like, let's just show it off. It's really long, if you can't tell. It's huge. I mean, it is quite literally to my knees. I can't even get all the way in camera on this thing. It's massive. So you probably could assume that this is not for me. This was actually a special request from my uncle. So my Uncle Cheech asked me to make him a cardigan. And very, very, very specific requests. He wanted a nice big collar, lapel type style collar. He wanted 4 buttons, which we have. This is my first time that I've ever done buttons on a garment. So figuring out how to place them and how to make buttonholes. Look at this. Look at how cute those little buttonholes are. I did it. I figured it out. Buttons. He wanted a tie. Look at this. I even have little, look, can we see? Hold on, let's see. Let's get in camera. Look, I even made little loops for the tie on it. Long butt covering. It's like a dress on me. My uncle is very, very tall. So, geez. My dad, I think, is 6'3", and I'm pretty sure my uncle is taller than my dad. So, very tall. So it's huge. It's like, it's swimming on me. But so, yeah, he wanted, oh, and pockets. Pockets. He requested pockets. Are these in camera? I gotta hold them up high enough, right? Pockets. Look at these pockets. So yeah, so my uncle requested a cardigan, and I've never had somebody request something so specific that I had to do it because why not? But I didn't write a pattern. This just came off of my hook. Like, it's a ton of different yarns. This is all superwash merino wool. The boys are fighting over blocks. Oh. Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is all superwash merino wool. I did some double crochet ribbing on the collar. The ribbing on the collar, look, it comes all the way up and around here. And then I did short rows in the collar. You're so funny. I did short rows in the collar so that it can fold over nice. It's nice and big, but it can flip up, keep you nice and warm. So my uncle is up in New York, where it is cold. I mean, it's been chilly in Florida, but it is cold in New York. So, hey, go put this back with his brothers. Yeah, anyways. So, I have never made a wearable that wasn't for me. So, this was very, I don't want to say challenging, but I definitely had to trust the measurements. So I was on the Crafty Yarn Council's standard body measurements for men and doing measurements based off of that, trying to make sure that this is going to fit. So it was a whole different experience for me. So I made this without a pattern, just right out of my head. Didn't write any of it down, just did it as I went, measured things as I went, tried it on my husband back and forth a few times. He's not quite as tall as my uncle, but I knew that if it was big on him, I knew that it was going to fit on my uncle. So successfully, I think I did it. I mean, I can't get the whole thing. I can't get the whole thing in. Here, I'll take it off and show you. My toddler just went to the bathroom. Sorry if you could hear that. But look at it. Hold on, let's flip this. Flip this. Oh, for goodness gracious. It is heavy, guys. Look at look. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, did I miss an end? I gotta trim an end. But look, here's the buttons. Look at how nice it is. So this is all done in half double crochet. The body is worked in one piece. So I started at the bottom all the way down here and I worked around until I split for the seams. I split for the sleeves, brought up the back panel and the front panels. There's actually, let's see if I can show it. So I did some shaping here in the collar. And then after I did that, I seamed the shoulders together. I reattached for the arms and I worked down in rounds. I've got to steam this a little bit to even that out. And then I reattached at the bottom here, right here, all around the what on me is my knees, but on my uncle will be just below his waist. Reattached there, went back and forth, and then I came up to work around the collar. So what I did for the collar is I came all the way up and around and all the way up and around, and I did that a few times, and then I worked in some short rows to add some more bulk into the collar so you can see it flips down nice, but it also will stand up, so it gives this nice lapel style collar. And then while I did that, I had to also figure out where my buttons were so that this way I could leave openings for the buttonholes. To my husband's credit, he was the one that suggested that I do some slip stitch detailing here around the buttons so that the buttonholes, so that this way my uncle will be able to easily see where it is we're going to attach them. I then made, not attach them, right? Because we're not attaching, it's done. So where he will put the button in, which is nice. And then I made pockets, and what I did, again, because like I said, my uncle is very tall. He's a big man, big men, big hands, right? So big pockets. So what I did for pockets was I decided to do, instead of, I was going to just do little square pockets, but I figured it would be nicer to do these nice deep pockets with this rectangular bottom and an angle on the side, because the thing that's nice about a pocket like that is it's a little bit more ergonomic, right? That's the right word for it. For when you put your hands, oh gosh, I'm so short. When you put your hands into a pocket, right? Look at where it is, how high I have to fold this up for it to be where I would put a pocket in. Looks a little ridiculous on me, but it's fine. It's cozy. Right? So I did my pockets with this angled top so that this way your hand can slide in nice and easy. Then I made a tie. Look, let's see. I'm going to wrap it around me because I'm tiny, right? So I did a nice tie. I put, can we see it? Let me get into the light better. I put belt loops on. That was fun. I've never made belt loops before. There was a lot of firsts on this cardigan. Absolutely loved making it, especially because it's for my uncle. I love him dearly. Look at, I did ribbed cuffs. Look at how nice those are, right? Nice and stretchy. All of that beautiful. This is front post, back post, double crochet ribbing. That's the same ribbing that's around the body. And the waist trim. Like I said, everything else is worked in half double crochet. This is a mix of, goodness, I don't know how many different skeins I used. This is at least 15 skeins of superwash merino. It's I did use a mix of DK weight and light worsteds. So I made sure that I could gauge the same the whole way throughout, because I did have to mix in some different yarn weights so that I could have enough yardage to make a sweater of this size. So yeah, I can't tell you what all the different, I mean, I could, I have labels somewhere, but I mean, there's no point in me telling you what all the different yarns were. They're all hand dyed. I think these were actually a knit crate yarn. Right, it was knit crate, and I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, I wanted to show this to you guys because I've absolutely fallen in love with it, and I cannot wait for my uncle to get it. I'm so excited. But it's going in the mail today. I'm about to go run out with the boys and do that now. But before I did that, I just wanted to share it with you guys because at the encouragement of my husband and my dad, they're both like, this thing is gorgeous. Please, 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 please share it, document it, and maybe see if people want a pattern. So I am asking you if you would like this as a pattern. It won't look exactly like this because I don't have this yarn anymore. So like I said, let me know in the comments below. Do you want a big oversized cardigan? Do you guys want a cardigan that's written in men's sizes? Do you want this written for women's? Do you want it written for men's? Do you want it written for babies? I have no idea. I kind of just, you know, there's, like I said, there's a lot of things on this cardigan that I haven't done before. I haven't done short rows for a collar. I've never done buttons like that. I've never done these belt loops. So there's a lot of stuff on here that I experimented with that now that I feel like I've done it, now I feel like I could add them to a pattern and not be so worried about it. So let me know what you want me to do. Let me know, do you want stripes? Do you want me to write the pattern for stripes? Do you want me to do it solid? Do you want, you know, what do you want? Tell me. Like, this is kind of like a, let's make this like a DIY build a pattern request type of video, right? I mean, I don't know. Oh, look, that looks cute. Anyways, all right, I am about to box this up, send this out to my uncle, and hopefully this helps keep him warm in chilly New York while I'm down here getting upset that it's 40 degrees in the morning. All right, guys, have a nice day. Make sure to let me know, do you or do you not want a pattern for a sweater cardigan like this? Totally fits the Grandpacore vibe that apparently is going to be a big trend in 2024. So let me know what you guys want and I will make it happen.